I'm frozen. What the fuck? Dude. Oh my god, bro. Why is this shit so ass? Are we good? I think we're good. Alright. Time to talk NBA basketball for January 12th. It is the 13th now, but it was the 12th. So let's kind of get into it. I'm not going to use my headphones. I don't really care to. But we're going to first talk about, of course, the fucking Celtics. Because games like this is why we can't compete. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're not going to be able to compete with the other two teams in the East with the Knicks and the Pistons if we're losing games like this. Pascal and the Pacers nipped the Celtics by 2. This is their first 3-game winning streak of the season. Now, the Pacers are still absolutely fucking terrible. But hey, this is a solid. This is something here, obviously. Crazy 7-foot bank shot for Pascal Siakam with 6.1 seconds left, and he was a big offensive guy. Crazy. This is the best the Pacers have looked all year, and it's probably the best they're ever going to look. This team sucks. So, yeah, I mean, Siakam's just very great in the clutch. Derek White missed some shots. Obviously, shout out to Neemias Queta. He was very tough, getting to the rim and stuff. Peyton Pritchard made that possible with his facilitating. Yeah, Jay Huff had a nasty dunk. I didn't really watch this game. I was watching the Texans and Steelers, which actually ended up being a fucking terrible game. What the hell was that? But let's get into it. Man, the fucking playoffs had a game like that? That was ass. No ads. Wow. That's a record. Let's see it, dude. Yeah, Siakam's too good, man. Shouldn't be losing this game, though. I got to see what went wrong. Obviously, they didn't have Jaylen Brown, but even without Jaylen Brown, I think you should win this game. Oh, shit. That was nasty. Someone's showering right now? What the fuck? It's 11. It's midnight. Whatever. That was nasty. That's some dunk contest shit. Put him in the dunk contest. That was badass. If someone did that in the contest, I would be hyped. Oh. Pritch. Oh my god. Pritch. Still got my shoes on. I'm going to finish this movie after I'm done with these recaps. So I'm excited about that. Ben Shepherd. Oh no. Siakam. Siakam's all over the damn place. Okay. Tie game. What do we do here? I don't like Derek White. I don't like Derek White guarding him. I mean, that was a mismatch. That's a terrible matchup. Siakam. We should have Baylor guarding him. Derek. I don't love that shot. What do we got here? Why was Simon? I guess Simons had to play over Jalen. So you do a handoff. Hauser's open. Hauser's a 3-point shooter. Throw that shit over your head and skip it, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. I hate Derek White's shot selection. He shoots everything. Like, I like confidence in a basketball player, but he's almost too confident, which is insane. Whatever. 15 points out of Neemias Queta. He actually played really good ball tonight. Really good rebounding. Was playing really good defense. 18 points for Derek White. He only shot 33%. He was pretty fucking terrible. I mean, I'm not going to complain. He's a really good facilitator for us, but dude, 23 out of Peyton Pritchard. Not the greatest inside, but at least he was hitting threes. At least he was passing the ball around. At least he was playing some on-ball defense. You get 16 out of Anthony Simons. Pretty bad shooting splits, though. I'm not going to lie. I will say starting Baylor Shireman is definitely not it. He's a really good defensive guy for us. Don't get me wrong. But he cannot play offense, and he really can't offer much else. Jaylen Brown's injury or being out, whatever, definitely hurt us. I mean, we put in Anthony Simons. We put in Jordan Walsh. We made some adjustments, and Jordan Walsh is a hell of a defender and rebounder for us. But hell, you have Luka Garza. You have Hugo Gonzalez. Why aren't these guys getting minutes, especially with Luka Garza? Dude is very efficient. Dude can grab rebounds. Why isn't he getting more minutes without Jaylen Brown on the court? I don't know. Let's get into the next game, though. I don't really want to talk about that much. Let's get into the Nets and the Mavs. There were some pretty mid games here. I don't know. The Mavs, I don't really know why they're trying to win games. Their season's over. I'm going to be honest with you. They're a good-ass home team. But on the road, it's ruined them this year. Cooper Flagg, I do like Cooper Flagg balling. I don't think you guys can see it in the back, but I do have a rookie card of his, so that's awesome. He had 27 points, 3 steals. The Mavs beat the Nets by 8. Obviously, Najee Marshall down the stretch was amazing. He was a really good offensive player, and Cooper Flagg, one of the best defensive games of his career already, so that is cool to watch. Obviously they had to go against Terrence Mann. He was smacking threes, but man, Cooper Flagg, such a good defensive guy, such a fun player to watch, such an awesome rookie in the league right now. And people are probably going to, I think people naturally are going to overreact and be like, oh, he's one of the best rookies this league has ever seen. That's insane. But I have a lot of content to work on tomorrow, by the way. I got to get this ASAP Rocky video out. I'm going to get it out early so I don't have to worry about it over the weekend when I'm working on my Don't Be Dumb album review. We got that. I got to do a big chunk of my NFL recap video. And then I got to work on this movie review as well, which I'll kind of type up and stuff. I have all day tomorrow. I'm not really worried. I'm not complaining. And we don't have... I low-key might just wait till like 8 to go to the gym, but I don't know. We'll see. I might just be in the dungeon and fucking edit my ass off. They look like the damn Celtics. Why are their jerseys like that? I don't like that. Jalen Hardy. I don't know why the Mavs are trying to win, although I do like to see Cooper Flagg play good. That's insane. That's just skill. I don't care if y'all think that's lucky. That is just him being a skillful player finding his spots. MPJ is fucking insane. Like, he won a damn championship, and now they want to kick him to the curb. That's not a great trade looking back on it. Cam Johnson hasn't done a damn thing. I don't love it. MPJ, he was probably going to ask for a lot of money, which is kind of the problem. But, dude, really good defense for Coop. Could pass. Just doing it on both ends of the floor, man. What else is there really to say? They get the victory. Exciting. At home. You always love to win a game like this. Okay. Get the W. Let's check out some other stuff from this game. I'm a certified box score enjoyer. That's an MMG quote. If you know, you know. But let's get into it. This is going to be a really short video. Nets lost this game. You get 28 points out of MPJ, though. A lot of turnovers. He is their primary ball handler, though, I will say. 60% from 3 is great. Really good rebounding this game for him. You get a 13-point performance for Noah Clowney. Definitely wasn't the greatest shooting night, though. 13 as well out of Nick Claxton. He played good. He shot 67%, was able to rebound, pass, play at the rim. You'll love to see it. 10 points out of Drake Powell. Couldn't really get a 3 to fall, but hey, at least he's out there shooting 50%. At least he's somewhat efficient. You get a 14 and 12 game off the bench for Day'Ron Sharpe. He was fantastic. I know I was talking about Terrence Mann, but he was pretty garbage this game. He's a really good facilitator and three-point shooter for this team, but definitely not the most efficient guy in the world, and they didn't really make a whole lot of adjustments. Like, even though you have Jalen Wilson, Day'Ron Sharpe, Tyrese Martin, Nolan Traore, and looking at guys like, let's see here, let's look around. Tyrese Martin, yeah, Traore's a really good passer as well. He does just about what Terrence Mann can do. Strange. You look at the Mavs, you get a 22-point performance for Najee Marshall. He was out there dishing the rock. He was out there playing on-ball defense. Really good game for Coop. 27 points off a 67% three-point shooting, rebounding, passing, on-ball defense at a high for him. 10 points for Max Christie. For a guard, really hustling on the glass. 14 out of Jaden Hardy. He shot 40% from 3, and apparently 35% from 3 is like league average. So when I say people shoot like 30 and 33%, that's really not that impressive. I'm kind of a fucking idiot and haven't really adjusted to the times. But Klay Thompson at 18 points off the bench off of 67% from 3. He was sniping it. Dude, these were some pretty garbage games. At least I can be happy about the Clippers kind of making a turnaround and actually being a formidable home team in the league, finally taking some home court here and winning some games. So that's hype. Kawhi Leonard scores 35. James Harden, going into tonight, was planning on moving to 9th place on the NBA scoring list, and he did it. Clippers, they win by 8. They're ninth place for Harden. Him and Kawhi were electric on the offensive end, and this is great. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games. I'm really hoping they can make a turnaround. It is very much possible. That is awesome. We're going to watch the highlights in a moment. Kobe Sanders got some dunks. I mean, James Harden was great. Smacking threes. Obviously, LaMelo is a shifty offensive player, tricky guy. You never know what he's going to do. Very unorthodox player. But James Harden, again and again, looking like he did last year, because Harden was really good last year. I'm not really a huge fan of how he's playing this year, but dude, he's setting some accolades, so that's a good way to start the first half of the season. I haven't even looked at Who's going to make the All-Star game, by the way? That's a month away or two. I'm probably going to watch All-Star Weekend because it's really fun. It's way better than Pro Bowl. God, the NFL is so chopped for the fucking Pro Bowl. The NFL beats the NBA in literally everything else but the Pro Bowl. Seriously. I can't wait for the Super Bowl. Holy shit, that's going to be so sick. Fuck Bad Bunny, though. Why is he in the halftime? I don't know. Kawhi. Mid-range maestro. The dude's a robot. Look at him. He is literally a robot. He brings his shot so high up. Look at that shit, dude. Okay, he missed, but LaMelo. Hey. LaMelo's such a fun player to watch, bro. Oh my god. Look at that shit. Put him on a fucking contender and let's see how he plays. Seriously, what shoes is he wearing? Those are kind of hard. Kawhi. Dude, Kawhi is so fucking tough. I'm sorry. He's nasty, bro. Like, he's not even a human being. Look at that guy. He's a robot. That's what I think every time I watch Kawhi play. He doesn't have a media... LaMelo has such a goofy jump shot. He doesn't really have a media presence, so it's like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? What's up with this guy? Does anyone know him outside of basketball? Does he just go to work and go home? I don't know. Good pass. Hey. Kobe Sanders. Nice win. Good shit, Ty Lue. He's turning this organization around a little bit. They're probably never going to win a championship ever. It's probably impossible. But, all right. I'd say the Hornets, for what they were given, played a solid game. Not the greatest shooting, but like 11 points for a guy like Miles Bridges. I mean, 30-25 is really bad splits, but he was able to grab boards. You get a 13-15 game for Musa Diaby. He shot 60%. He was insane at the rim. You get a 13-point performance for Brandon Miller. Not great shooting splits, but like grabbing rebounds, passing the ball around really well. 25 for LaMelo. He's also kind of an inefficient guy, but he was grabbing rebounds, passing the ball around. You get 18 out of Concanapo. Couldn't get the three ball to fall, but he still ended up shooting 67% overall. Was a really good rebounder as well. Really good rebounding for this team. That seems to be one of the only things they beat the Clippers at. Their bench was terrible. Nothing to offer. I'm not going to complain about Grant Williams because he actually played pretty good. But what the fuck? I don't know why I mean, he's a rookie. I can give him a break. But Ryan Kalkbrenner doesn't really do much for this team offensively. This bench just fucking sucks. I really don't know what to say. You look at the Clippers. You get a 35-point game for Kawhi Leonard. Really good rebounder. 11 rebounds for Zubac, though. That is awesome. He shot 67%, so he's really efficient. 32 for James, 32 and 10, and really good defense. I think one thing that Harden has definitely showed throughout his career is an improvement on defense. 14 out of Jordan Miller. Pretty good game, man. I don't know. Where did he go to college? He's from Miami. I was going to say, that sounds kind of familiar. Okay. See who plays tomorrow. Does the Celtics get a back-to-back? No. Really good game against Phoenix and Miami. That'll be exciting. I do think the Rockets will beat the Chicago Bulls despite their struggles. I honestly think the Minnesota Timberwolves could beat the hell out of the Bucks. I think the same about Denver over New Orleans. I think OKC is going to get their revenge. I don't know why they're playing San Antonio 4 fucking times in the first 3 months of the year. That's terrible schedule making. But like Lakers are going to beat the Hawks. And then the Warriors are going to beat the Trailblazers. So I think that's about it. We can kind of do an outro here. I'm getting ready to watch the end of Thunderbolts. That review could probably come on Wednesday, I would imagine. I'm not really sure. Maybe Thursday, because I'll probably try to get my NFL recap done on Wednesday. Those videos are getting shorter and shorter and easier to edit, so I'm thankful for that. I don't hate editing the videos. I just want you guys to see them. So there you kind of have it. Yeah, Thunderbolts, and then we're going to watch the Fantastic Four. I'm really excited to get the Marvel movies done because I can kind of just chill out for a while and focus on rewatching Stranger Things. I'm very excited to not only do that, but to not have to record a video every like 2 hours. You know what I mean? So it's going to be really exciting to be able to watch an entire season of Stranger Things and then make the video because we are doing a season at a time. But yeah, we're going to finish the Marvel stuff. We got NFL recap. We have an A$AP Rocky single to review and then his album coming out. Then I got to think of one more New Music Friday entry.